Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I have been working a lot on my swing recently. You ever know when you feel something that feels really good and you kind of key in on something, you just cannot get enough practice. Practice just feels amazing when you have a kind of a light at the end of the tunnel, and that's how I feel right now. And practice is just drudgery when you're not playing well. It's just the absolute worst. But right now I'm in a good mode. I'm through syncing my swing and some of these Bobby Lopez drills. I really feel like I'm getting very close to being better. One persistent question that I do have that I wanted to get another perspective on is this sliding on the way down, this kind of soft left side and going into the way down. So I wanted to ask about this sliding on the way down to one of the instructors I really respect. His name is Tony Luczak. He trained Jeff Flagg, who won the World Long Drive Championship just a couple years ago. Jeff's swing is absolutely amazing if you watch it in slow-mo. And he's got an incredible amount of power, one of the most in the world, but he's able to really have this steady lower body. He's insanely muscled and a crazy athlete, but I just wanted to get Tony's thoughts on how to just stop that slide a little bit. So Tony wrote me a message when I asked him about that, and he said something that was really profound, and it was also kind of like shocking to read. He said, looking at my swing, it looked like my right side was dead, completely dead, like this corpse of a side on here doing nothing. He really wants that right hand and that right side to fire. So does Monte. I mean, that's what no turning cast is all about. But really, we want to activate that. So after seeing that, he sent me this video.
Hey, Be Better Golfers, Tony here. Been talking to Brendan and been working with some of my students today, and one of the things that surprisingly came up in Brendan's email and also what happened with my student is really how the hips are actually causing a little bit too much trouble in our golf swing. One of the things that people believe is that the hip rotation creates a lot of speed in the golf swing. So there's a thought of, once I get up here, really cranking that hip out, but unfortunately what that does is just kind of leave everything back here, kind of gets us to have all this force going this way, and all I'm left is just kind of a slap of the hands. And it's, you know, some of it stems from, should I stay behind the ball and everything like that. Staying behind the ball is really more of an effect. It's a result of what we do in the transition. So we're going to go over two things: how the arms transition into the ball and a drill for that, and then also how the left leg and the left hip actually work in the golf swing to support, to act as a post so you can hit off of. And we'll get into that. So let's start with how that right arm works in the downswing. So once we kind of get set up, we're here at the top. We obviously want speed. So the faster my arms can deliver that club into the ball, the better it's going to be. And obviously it's both right and left, but a lot of that's coming from this throwing motion with the right. Now, once I get into here, and kind of from here through, is I really need this left leg to act as a post. And if you think about it, a couple different analogies, you can think of a gate, okay? If the hinge is on the gate, I go push the gate and the hinges are really loose and they're wobbling all over the place, that gate doesn't close very well. Well, or another analogy is, if football season's coming up, we got a big game against South Alabama. If I'm gonna go kick a field goal, this is to win the game, and my left foot is just slips or is all over the place, guess what? I can't put any force into that football. So the left leg has to be a solid post. I'm gonna throw the ball. It's gotta be solid, okay? That's what we wanna have happen through impact. And it's really the outside of this left leg and the glutes, the rear of our left hip, that need to be that post to hit off of. So the drill that we use to help with the arms is the Flamingo Drill, where we hit balls like this. That helps from here to there. Now, once we get down to here, I can feel this left leg, this outside of the left leg. Not to get too scientific with you, it's the vastus lateralis, so it's the lateral side, the outside side of the leg, and our glutes, okay, maximus and medius, that are really supporting that hit into the ball. So from there, once I get that feeling to here, and solid, and it's not the knee joint. If you try to snap that knee joint, you're gonna end up with injuries like Tiger did. What we want is that hit into it and then that explode up into this good finish. So the feeling, I like to do it one-handed. Here, get that feeling of throwing it solid here, and then this way. So that's kind of a simple drill to help give you the feel. Use the Flamingo drill to help you transition, and then feel that throwing motion into a solid left leg, and you're gonna feel those glutes kind of pinch together to help support that. So I know there's a lot of technical information there, but if you want to be really good through impact, like you see Jason Day, Rory McIlroy, this is exactly what they do. So keep on practicing. You'll definitely become a better golfer. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
Thank you so much for that, Tony. When Tony sent me that email, he said that, and this was really kind of harsh to hear, but he said that my right side was dead. And I was wondering about that. I was like, he means it's not firing. The hips and stuff are going, but this just looked like, basically this corpse of a side doing nothing. He really wants me to wake up this right side. And these drills that I've been doing, the Bobby Lopez drills and the sinking your swing stuff, is all really designed to get this right hand side moving faster. I know Monty would agree, I know Dana would agree. In thinking about what Tony was saying, if that right hand side's gonna wake up, then my left side and my left glute and thigh, that has to wake up too in order to give me the stability through the strike. Just trying to wake up my right side here. All right, so that was it. I slapping myself to try to wake up this right side, and then slapping my butt to try to wake that up to stabilize me. I want to be fast and stable at the same time. It wasn't perfect, but like I always say on this channel, I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to be better. Everybody, I want you to go to Tony's channel, subscribe to his channel. He has some really interesting things to say about the swing, and he's going to have some stuff up with Jeff Flagg soon, who's getting ready for the World Long Drive Championship. And Tony's doing some really interesting research with the World Long Drivers when it comes up in Oklahoma in a couple months, I think. So thanks for watching, everybody, and subscribe to this channel too, of course. All right.